So yeah, I know it's late and we're during the week, but this is only the only time I can stream, so I might do more. We'll see. So I was thinking about doing a bit of endurance attack since it's not been shown a lot, or the main game. I'll just wait a little bit to see what people have to say, and then I'll get going, just, you know, so that I don't sit in the menus forever. So endless and not endless endurance attack, or just the normal game. What do you think? Also, happy 7th anniversary game. This is, just in case you didn't know, this is Megaphil X speaking. Welcome to the stream. Man, I didn't remember I did all these things. Challenges and everything, it's been so long. Skinny Jam X. I'm not sure I'll have the time to do all of this stuff. I have probably about an hour of streaming time, so I can't do everything. I might do another stream later to do something else. So I guess I'll start with endurance attack, and I'll probably won't last long if I just die too soon and I feel like I need to do something else. I might switch to the main game. So I guess I will start with endurance attack. I'll put the charge on just in case. Yay! Oh, my favorite track. I would say it's probably... I really like Jetman's theme. The final credits, I mean the cast song and the credits are very important to me. Like when I first heard them, I was really... Like when I heard them in the game, I was really emotional because it was near the end of the development. I hate this bug. You know, you saw him jump just a little bit. I never know why that does that. So this is endurance attack. Endurance attack is essentially all of the stages of endless attack, one after the other, in always the same order. And it's kind of like an endurance. You have to go through all of them. It's kind of like Bloody Palace and Devil May Cry. And I'm really not good at these endless attack stages usually, because usually I have some kind of bad luck. Especially when there's like instant death traps. Man, just so you know, even though I made these, I forgot most of them. So I tried to set the order so that the easiest ones are at the beginning and the most difficult ones are at the end. Also, the more you progress, the more you take damage from enemies and bosses. Like, there's like a damage bonus enemies get as you progress. Now here we're at Comet Woman. Wyatt, any tracks that I'm not satisfied with? Most of my tracks. Oh god, I wasn't paying attention. Most of my tracks, I actually don't really like them anymore. Oh god. I just jumped right into that. Whatever. This kind of stuff happens. Sometimes I play like an idiot. Yeah, basically all the comments from everyone on my songs basically completely discouraged me from composing more music and actually encouraged me to replace the songs with other versions. So yeah, most of my songs I don't really like them. And I've just decided to just stop trying. Because, you know, I kind of realized that I'm not that good at composing. Alright. Bullet hell. I'll make it back there. If I like any of my songs, I'd say probably the ones that I think I'm more comfortable with are the one Wily one and the Wily boss fight theme that I'm pretty, you know, satisfied. I'm really not paying attention now. Probably gonna get my ass kicked again. I tried to be fast, but oh god. The stakes are high. Oh god. No, I didn't compose the menu theme. It's Kevin who did. I originally made one See this bug? I really hate that bug. I've always had trouble with this one. Like, he jumps, but he gets stuck in the ground for some reason. So it's probably not gonna be an hour of me failing against Comet Woman. Lucky. No, most of the songs have been composed by Kevin. I'm an idiot. These missile attackers are placed specifically to knock you into pits. I'm gonna try and farm a little bit, just so that I don't try not to mess it up. And of course, I'm not gonna get health. Kevin still exists. Favorite stage in the game? I don't know. I really like Jetman's stage. I like the graphics that I made. And the music fits well as well. Well, if he doesn't give me some health, I'm gonna have to just, you know, keep going. Let's go. Hello, Nero. I'm good. Hopefully I'll beat her here. You know what? Forgot I have the weapons. And I jumped. What? Alright, okay, so if this kind of stuff still happens, I'm gonna give up on this one and go just play the normal game, because, you know, who wants to see the same thing again and again here? Like, you know, when I got killed at that moment, I fired. I was hoping that she would die before I die. Well, this is horrible. This Sniper Joe who keeps getting stuck in the ground, this is actually a really poor way of showing the game. False start. And I forgot I have the weaknesses. It's okay, I mean, just getting into the groove here. Here I forgot I had the weapons and I just used the glue shot like right before. He still had time to fire. Alright. Let's try to not mess up this time. Okay, could you please stop getting hit by everything? Thank you. I still got hit. I keep forgetting that he jumps further if you're in the air when he jumps. Hopefully I will get a little bit of health. And I get hit. Jetman's actually a pretty cool boss fight. But let me just shut up for a while. There you go. Favorite Robot Master battle? Comet Woman is one I kind of like. I like that we keep fighting Sniper Joes, and they still have that bug. It's because I tried to fix it at some point, but this is not the build that you play in the game, like that is available publicly right now. It's another one. So maybe the bug is not in the version you can play. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna get knocked into the pit. Favorite Robot Master? I would probably say Rainbow Man, Jetman, and Comet Woman are my favorite ones that I made. I'm kind of proud of Rainbow Man's concept and pattern. What? I didn't see it coming. If I remember right, this section has been made by a fan actually, but I don't remember who. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of the idea of Rainbow Man's attacks and, you know, concept. All of these, I remember all these sections for endless attack. I practice. I would always like test them using the Buster. Whirlpoolman is also a special one for me because it's one of the first bosses that I programmed. Because at first I didn't program any of the game because it was Gabriel and Jean Simon. I didn't want to climb that ladder. This is like the Met stage. Personally, I like when the Robot Masters have some a more like original design than just like Fireman or Elecman. I mean, in Mega Man 11 they kind of compensate with their personalities, but I prefer like robots like in Mega Man 6, where they have like really they have like their design is more special, like Yamato Man and Centaur Man, for example. Really? Oh god. Okay. I'm oh my god. Okay. Alright, who's next? Oh yeah, I remember that one. It's a mini-boss stage. And I'm probably gonna mess it up. Ugh. Alright, I guess I'm gonna do something else for now. I should have used the Buster. Let's go with the main game. New game. Original? Yeah. Any chances or more added boss fight for Mega Man Unlimited 2? As you may know, I have 6 stage slash boss slash weapons done in a sequel, quote unquote. And I'm currently working on the 7th one. Well, not working on it, it's more like on hold for now. If I would incorporate anything from Mega Man 11, I actually have a couple ideas I would like to do. Oh, sorry, CG, I didn't see it before I pressed. Yeah, I wanted me to do Nailman first. So yeah, I have a couple ideas of, you know, ideas similar to Mega Man 11's speed gear and power gears, like mechanics that would affect like the whole game. But I don't even know if I'm gonna get to make all that. So like, it's just ideas at this point. So these platforms here, they behave a bit differently depending on your computer, and some people have trouble with them because they move up too fast. Favorite mini-boss? Favorite mini-boss? Which are the mini-bosses again? There's the Forklift and Jetman stage, there's the Big Tank and Tankman stage, there's the Platypus and Glueman stage, and there's some other one that I don't escapes me for some reason. I would say probably the Forklift, the one that just kicked my ass in the endurance stage. I almost dropped off the ladder. Oh, there's another bug with that skater guy. Could you please stop bumping into him? Thank you. that I fixed in this version. Did I fix it in the public version? Because it could sometimes get stuck and throw like 1,000 yo-yos. Wish I had more time to develop. So one of the reasons why development is on hold is because my daughter started school, and I used to work on this during my lunch break at work, and I stopped doing that because I wanted to just keep working during the lunch break so that I could get home faster. So yeah, because of that I kind of stopped working on that, and I kind of got used to ending work a little bit earlier. Lord Vicious, maybe that's because this version that I'm playing now, which has the fix, I think I never released it publicly because I got lazy. Hello, Zero Lag Gaming. Wow, this is the most people I've ever seen on the stream, I think. Let's save. Oh, hold on a second. Do I have some bolts? Oh, I have 2 bolts. Never mind then. See ya. So, which one next? Has Capcom ever contacted you about this game or any project? Well, they contacted me when they used my assets on their Mega Man 10 website. If you don't know the story, basically they used some of my screenshots to make the Mega Man 10 website, which I think you can still see to this day. It has screenshots of Comet Woman. So yeah, basically they invited me to go to Captivate and Hawaii in 2010 to compensate for that. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Dupless. That's exactly it. But other than that, they never contacted me for anything. Yeah, the Jellyfish and Whirlpool Man stage. I mean, it's something I programmed, but it's not my favorite. So here, like, if you just don't move and just fire, things will take care of themselves. So yeah, Hawaii was pretty fun. I remember being really nervous around Keiji Inafune because I was shy of asking him for an autograph. I asked him to sign my Mega Man 1 cartridge, and later I asked him to draw X, which he did. It was pretty cool. At that moment, I didn't really have anything to show in terms of gameplay, so I couldn't really talk to them about the game. I told them a little bit, but nah. I met him, but you know, I don't speak Japanese. So I told him a couple of things through his translator, but we didn't really have a conversation. I know that when he started drawing, I asked him to draw X. He started drawing 0 because, as we all know, he prefers 0 over X. So I have like a half-started sketch of Zero's face. Then he realized, oh, I'm supposed to draw X, and I gave him another sheet of paper. Like, I prepared a pen and everything just to ask him that. It was at the end of his presentation on Dead Rising 2. Hi, Marco. Hi, Tom. Thank you. So this particular boss is an idea of my best friend's. He just told me, hey, why don't you do a platypus? Like, kind of as a joke, because he knows that some enemies in Mega Man games are a bit ridiculous, and I said, alright. Ow! The programming language is C++. We use the Visual Studio. Of course. Yes, France. It's actually that's really JV who told me that. It's pretty funny. Alright. Glue Man. Alright, let's try without the weakness. Glue Man was programmed by Jean Simon. I think he had fun doing the half-pipe thing, because he used to skate. So this is an idea I had like way back when, like in 91, when I was like 12 years old. And ok, France, Christian, salut. So yeah, Glue Man is like almost exactly like I imagined him when I was a kid. Even his attack pattern. I have like drawings I did like when I was 12 years old that is essentially this pattern. Luckily, it's an idea that worked. All right, let's buy some things. Goodbye. All right, which one? Why is the W broken? Oh, you'll have to find out. Actually, it's some robot kidnapped Dr. Wily and rebelled against him. What was the first Mega Man game I ever played? I think it was Mega Man 2. Yeah, the image with over 40 Robot Master designs. Alright, Nailman, it is. Some of these stages, replaying them now, I feel like I don't like some of them. I would change them. In fact, with the Nailman stage, I actually made a shorter version that I showed some people, but in the end, I decided not to do an update where I would do all these shorter stages. Because, you know, not enough people play it anyway. Wow, I'm way more used to these stages than the endless ones. What is my favorite Mega Man game from each series? Classic is probably 4. 11 is really close behind, probably, or maybe 11 is above 4. It's hard. Depends on how I feel, but 4 has always been my favorite. The X series, it's 4. Because I've always debated if it's 4 or 1, X4 or X1 that are my favorite. But I would say 4 because it's the one that is the best design in my opinion. Yes, it doesn't have a lot of stages near the end, but man, 4 is so epic and doesn't have too much like backtracking and crap like that. And I love that my stupid earphone keeps falling off. Come on. Really? Then we have Zero series, and in Zero it's also 04, that is my favorite. Fun fact, there was no sun there before. I added it later. So yeah, 04 is probably my favorite in the Zero series. The ZX series, honestly, I'd probably ZX Advent, because I think it was better designed than the first ZX. If we go with Legends, it's Legends 2. What's EXE? I'd say it's Battle Network 3 or EXE 3. That's the one that I played to death. I played that game so much. Did all the end game and everything. It was really good. Yeah, I know people prefer 03, but for me, I prefer 04 for some reason. I don't know, I think it just flows better and it's a little bit easier, and some of the design in 0 is kind of nah. And I'm trying to read the chat and play at the same time. It's not easy. Oh jeez. I really don't like 01 personally. It's very flawed in my opinion. Too much dying from off-screen enemies or off-screen, like falling into pits you can't see, or spikes that just surprise you out of nowhere. I like the ambience of it somewhat, but I don't like the... I think the design is very flawed. This is a pretty intense battle here. I don't know, I have this urgent, like I have this urge to just jump into things. I was looking at the chat, I was looking at the chat. Oh shit. Ugh. I made the mistake. Alright, I should be fine. Yeah, in 01 you had that stage with like little mechs taking like bunch of wood and carrying them around the stage, and they were like platforms, and you know you can never see them coming from off screen, so you have to keep making these leaps of faith to get across the... Which stage should I pick next? So yeah, there's some good things about 01, but some of really frustrating things. Which one is next? Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, Rainbow Man, interesting. Go. So I have what it takes to go get the letter in this stage. I don't even know if I'll have time to stream long enough to... know, I played this recently for a Snapster challenge, and you'll see. And because of that, I was kind of confused, and I used to damage boost in that screen where I died. So I forgot that I'm supposed to shoot the thing. Like, I forgot I'm supposed to do this. So I kind of dropped. Let's grab some bolts, and I'm gonna try to go in the secret passage. Yep, playing with the alternate one. Alright, it's here. Oh god, did you see that? This how close that was. Fun fact, at first this section wasn't supposed to have water, and it wasn't supposed to go light and dark like this. Whoa, oh yeah, I wanted to use the underwater mechanics to make something interesting with the leprechaun enemies. It's like, so the coins just go really all over the place. I didn't originally plan to have alternate paths, and it shows. Particularly the one in Trinitro Man's stage. Like, this is one of the bosses that I really like, the pattern. It's like the kind of thing that it looks complicated at first, but when you figure it out, it's actually pretty easy. You can do you can do stuff like this. Like, you can interrupt his cloud attack with the weakness. Yeah, Kaizo, that glue shot thing is made so that, you know, when you're on the edge of the platform, it will be correct. Which stage is next? We will visit the shop, why not? Tankman? Alright. Favorite weapon in the game? Favorite weapon in the game? Hard to tell. The Comet Dash or the Yoku attack, I'd say. Trying to jet Comet, and everyone says like different. Alright, Comet. I'll go for Comet. I like the Comet Dash because of all the things that people would do with it. Like the speedrun strats and everything. It's a weapon that ultimately did more than I expected in terms of what players would do with it. And I like the concept of the Yoku attack. It's like, it's a very cool, I think it's a cool idea for an object, for a weapon that will bring stuff to you. And I like that it collects stuff for you. It doesn't just bring it back to you, it just collects it for you. And I like that they punch and kick enemies. Oh yeah, and you can do this with the rainbow. It takes out these star enemies. Really useful in this stage. In fact, I think I did a pretty good job with the weapons. They are pretty much all useful in some way. The one maybe that feels less useful is the jet missile. It's like, the idea behind the weapons was to make them almost seem broken. I don't like when weapons like are too nerfed, when they always feel like they should not try to give you any kind of powerful things. So I like to make them like just on the verge of being broken. This is one of the easier stages. Okay, I don't have what it takes to blow up that wall. My favorite alternate track? There's not a lot of alternate tracks in this. I would probably say Wily 1 or Comet Woman, which we can hear right now. No, that doesn't affect them. So yeah, I had to code all of these enemies like individual weapon reactions. Like, I had a big Excel table of all the list of all enemies and also all projectiles, and every one of these things reaction to something else. So that every time you shoot something with a certain weapon, it has the expected reaction. No, I was looking at her. Thank you, Fictional Sanity. I don't know when you originally let's played this game, but we added a bunch of things since the very first release, so if you played it early, there might be some things you would enjoy. Which one? Which boss am I the most satisfied with? Hello, Rafatenk. Well, Rainbow Man, as I said earlier. Rainbow, Yo-Yo, Comet. Hello, Azure Night Gamer. And in that Snubster challenge, you wouldn't believe how many times I've attempted Tankman stage. You will see. It's for those who don't know, in Snubster races, we tackle all kinds of crazy challenges. For example, we did this game with Moonwalk. We also did it with a wave beam, kind of like Metroid, a wave beam buster, where there was also a limit to just one shot per screen. So it's actually pretty nice to be able to play the game normally. I hate this bug. Hold on, let me just read. I LP'd it on day one, stopping all other projects at the time. It was too good not to jump at, and has only gotten better over the years, despite my psychotic hatred/love of Yokuman stage. Well, thanks. I like here that the Mets will give you health, so keep that in mind. Yes, Prince Myriad. The Tankman stage was the first fake gameplay animation I made. Because why not? Looking back at it now, it's a pretty crappy animation, but I mean, it got pretty popular. And I kept the same look, roughly the same look. He didn't go down the ladder. Valis, what do you mean you can pass by them? Idiot. And then I go back. Take that. Let's this is amazing. Yeah, you can skip the sniper drills. Take that. One of the weapons you have finished for. Thank you, I'm Dopeness. I can maybe show you a little bit of what I have done so far. The weapons I made for Unlimited 2. Yeah, there's Spike Trap, which is of the Spike Man's weapon. And what are the other ones? The Wushu Assault, which is a Wushu Man's weapon. And then, which other one? Warp Grenade for Warp Man. Then there's a Steam Cloak for Steam Man. And what's the other one that I made? Oh, Mantis Man, which has it's the Mantis Cutter. Honestly, the weapons at this point, they are, they are done, but they might change a little bit as far as damage goes. So let's let's have a deal where I'll oh god, oh thank god I bought a beat. Yes, CG, yeah, the tank man is like military type, like camouflage color. Yeah, this song right here, it's one of my favorite Robot Master tracks. Hello. So yeah, once I'm done with the 8th Robot Master, how about I try to boot Unlimited 2 and show you some stuff. Doing all right. Thank you for stopping by so late. Actually, it's like midnight for me right now, so I won't stay for too long. Really? This is one of the most difficult letters to grab. Like if you're not patient, this is like one of the most difficult. And it doesn't help that these two jumps are pretty difficult to do. It doesn't have, talking about Unlimited 2, there's no name yet, but that's how most people call it. So I'm just saying that now. I call it a prototype at the moment, because, you know, that's what it is. Oh my god, my earphone keeps slipping and it's so annoying. So you see right now I have this, the other day because of the Snubster challenge I played for this, I have like Rocky 4 type training right now. I played this like in hellish conditions, so this is a blessing right now. Oh god, that would have been nice. I was sure I was gonna be able to dodge that. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for the letter. You know, the charging colors. Actually, I never really liked the ones in Mega Man 5 and 6 where it just switches to black for some reason. It's like switches between black and light blue. I mean, it has a nice contrast, but I prefer when he just, you know, glows bright. Yeah, keep jumping into them. So yeah, you see, like you need the charge shot to go through enemies. Like when it kills an enemy, you don't want the shot to disappear like some other weapon would. Like the normal shots would do that, but sometimes you want, like for example, the charge shot needs to go through an enemy that it kills, and keep going. Otherwise, it doesn't feel that right. So, fun fact, this place here, before it was only a pit, there was no spikes. But I added the spikes because it kind of makes it's harder to fall in the pit if you get hit. Oh, let's go. Well, charge shot don't go through bosses, but I'm talking about like weak enemies. Like the charge shot should just go through a bunch of weak enemies instead of just being destroyed by by the first one. So here I added wind to Jetman's movement, like wind that would push you around. That was the plan at first, but I didn't really think about it in the first release. Let's end this right. Favorite bonus mode? I don't know what you mean by bonus mode exactly, but I think the endurance attack is a pretty cool challenge. It's hard, but it's like the Bloody Palace and Devil May Cry. It's really satisfying when you get it, when you complete it. The Omega Robot Masters were fun to do. It was the idea of having like a really insanely hard boss. A really hard version of the same bosses. Like I was having fun just messing around with their parameters to make them really difficult. And I was trying to beat them, and I was having fun trying to just, you know, survive, and he didn't go forward. Speedrunning. About teaching mechanics, I understand the way to introduce mechanics, but I'm also of the philosophy of, you know, trying to you know, steer off the usual. I'm trying to concentrate here. But yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of organic design. Like, I don't want everything to be predictable, so I try to kind of mess with you a little bit, make things, you know, the thing about like everyone being aware of these level design quote-unquote rules nowadays, it's that everything becomes everything becomes the same and becomes predictable. So I like when games actually don't always go with the same way of introducing hazards. For example, everyone seems to hate the... Oh god, I almost died. The Boo Beam Tribe in Mega Man 2, but actually I think the castle in Mega Man 2 is nice with the way it just messes with you and tries to actually have some traps that, oh god, I didn't jump. It feels like a dangerous place. It feels like a place where you can't really trust what you see, which I like. I don't like when I can just predict everything I meant to drop and not. Do I have? I won't go for that E-Tank. He's gonna jump that gap, of course. One thing though is I don't think my stages are perfect. I think that I should have made them shorter, and I think that they have a little bit too many tight jumps, and I would definitely fix them if I had the opportunity of redoing the game. I didn't put like those bombs in front of the game before. I added them after. You're fired, Nico. I didn't remember the timing. It's like this kind of hit me when I played. What was it? What was the name? Owlboy. Not to discredit the game at all. It looks wonderful, and because the reason that I kind of stopped playing because. Hold on, let me just try to kill this guy. Alright. The reason that I kind of stopped playing is that I played like the first level, and I could predict almost everything that was gonna happen. Like I could predict that, you know, alright, that passage that I couldn't go before, they're gonna give me something like in just a few minutes so that I can go there. It's like I was trying to explore, but then I found out that, you know, basically I found out that I could predict what was gonna happen just because, you know, it's how all the games are designed. Do I have all the letters? Yes. Alright, I'm not saying I'm gonna make it to Yokuman, but I'm gonna try a little bit. Oh god, I didn't remember that. I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked, but you know. You know why these mets are there? It's so that you don't run into the spikes too fast. They're there to block you and prevent you from bumping into the spikes without knowing that they're there. I think I had to move that hologram so that you could use the missile to get rid of it. Oh, well, maybe I should have collected that thing. Yeah, this stage, the philosophy with this stage was to just fall over and over again. I really like that. Yeah, the idea was it's a bonus stage, so that's why it's hard. It's like the special stages in Mario World, for example. Now I don't remember this part so much, but all right. Not too bad, huh? For something I played so long ago. Just screw it. Forgive me if I'm not looking at the chat more, I'm just trying to play this. Alright, here comes the part where we mess with your brain. Oh, I didn't want to jump. I mean drop. So you have to keep going right without dropping. Except here where you go. No, I messed up. Die. Oh. No, yeah, you have to keep going right here. It's here that you have to keep dropping. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the many ideas for your command stage. Here's another place where the disappearing spikes can be tricky because you might jump into them because you don't know where they're gonna appear. Some things like that that I kind of tried to... Oh shit, see? Oh crap, it's 30 minutes after midnight. I might have to stop. Because, you know, I have to go to bed. So I think I'm gonna switch over to the build of Unlimited 2 so I can show you. Oh, let me stop there. So I don't know how I can switch over without stopping the stream. Alright, maybe I can use this build. I don't even know if that files work. All right. Hold on, let me just see if I can switch over without breaking things. Oh god, the volume. Hold on. Sorry. Oh, that's better. Yeah, there were going to be yoku ladders, yes. But yeah, we dropped that. That's one of the things that I cut because, you know, screen. Here we go. Do you see? All right. Sorry about this little problem right now. This is essentially the fabled Mega Man Unlimited 2 build. And these are the Robot Masters that I made. Oh, it's not even the most recent one, because in the most recent one there's Grapnel Man here right now, but he's not in this build. So I can show you a little bit of it before going to bed. So I can maybe show you Steam Man, or maybe I'll be interested in hearing which one you would be interested in seeing. I really have to organize my builds better. Nope, there's no female robot mistress. Grapnel Man is unfinished at this point. Well, this build doesn't have him at all, but in the most recent build he's there. It's just that his stage is not finished yet. I guess. Wushu is Chinese martial arts. Grapnel is a grappling hook. So we need a tiebreaker because now there's Warpman, Steam, and Mantis. This is Omega the Great. This is an unfinished Mega Man game. This is the 6 Robot Masters that I have done at the moment. I'm currently on hold for the work on this. I'm gonna get back to it at some point, maybe when I get in the mood. So, alright, which one? Steam. But, oh, my controls are not set up, hold on. Maybe I'm gonna finish it someday, it's hard to tell, it's a lot of work. Steam Man. And this is the Trinitro Man song. And here we have my favorite enemy from Mega Man 11. that I reproduced in this one because I just felt like it. And here we have Steam. Oh, we have also blue versions of the. How are they called again? And then we have Steam tellies. That are created by this fascinating submarine thing. Yeah, it's basically... It's made from the Mega Man Unlimited build, and it has the same, you know, it's the same engine. It's basically reskinning it and changing, adding new enemies and stuff. So these Steam tellies can come from the Steam because we are in a kind of a hot spring facility. So they can come from the Steam. And here we have these these like des bouchons. They basically they keep the steam shut in there, and they just pop out and bounce. And you have these platforms which come out of the geyser. And we have also shield attackers. Yeah, corks. I didn't know the word. Thanks, Lord Vicious. Plugs. Corks. And here you have like these smaller shield attackers. Oh my god, they're great. I have ideas for gameplay twists, but I haven't done anything. And here we have another gimmick, which is snow, like in the Dr. Cossack's stage, essentially. You walk slowly when you're in it, and there's little particles. And you can see something up there. It's well hidden, right? Oh god! Nah, it's a simple met. Here you have an idea from Casual Tom. It's some guy with a towel, and he's there to use the hot springs. And he just, I don't have my towel anymore. Don't bother them. He's gonna kill me. Then we have some kind of tank that shoots like 4 different types of shots and then moves forward. Pretty simple. there's no name for the project yet. But yeah, that enemy you can tank Casual Tom. Go check out his channel. He streams often. On Twitch or on YouTube, I don't remember. But I think it's on Twitch. He streams a lot. But basically, he had this idea of having this little guy that is at the hot spring and has a towel to hide. And if you shoot him, you lose the towel and run around. Run away! And here we have a steampunk Met with a Met inside of it. And basically when it jumps, it generates steams around it, so it's kind of hard to slide under him. You have to be careful. And when you kill him, it drops a Met. And now we see a hot spring that generates steam, and you will see above what happens because of that. You have clouds that will hide some of the enemies. So the idea is that, you know, these enemies are hidden in the steam, so you have to be careful. More hot springs. So we now have ice combined with the steam foreground and enemies. Here I think I added some enemies, but I'm not sure if I remember right. It's not the most recent build. I should have killed that guy first. And I fell back down. Right now it's the Xbox One controller. That I'm using. He's gonna kill me. Oh god. And we are at the boss. I would very much like Mega Man X9 Twisted Vivid. Thank you for being here. X is pretty much my favorite series, so I would like X9. And with good graphics like Mega Man 11. Now let's go face Steam Man and get killed right away. Aurora Borealis? At this time of the year, at this time of the day, localized entirely within this boss room. And they kill me. That was Steam Man. So here he is. He drops steam bombs and he sprays steam, tries to stomp on you with like his piston legs. he also overheats. Also, the steam blocks your shot, so it's kind of tricky. Jesus. See how the steam blocked my shots? Will I defeat him? Oh, he's overheating again. It's kind of like Brightman. After a certain number of shots, he will overheat. Oh god. That was close. Of course he killed me when he was almost dead. That's always like this. Yeah, I did everything in this one. I'm on my own, and yeah. So when he's in the clouds like that, he can do a bunch of things. He can use most of his attacks, but he's hidden behind the steam, so you don't know where the attacks are gonna come from, and you have he might just come out to jump on top of you. So you have to kind of know when he overheats. You have to prepare. Oh god! Of course I'm not gonna get it. There you go. He's dead. There's no load versus, there's no weakness at the moment. So I haven't added that yet. Thank you, Jax. He says that I'm an odd fellow, but I esteem a good ham. I mean a good man. So yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to stop. I have to go to bed. I have work tomorrow, but yeah, that's essentially it. I have some weapons that I can quickly show. Well, they are almost all dead except Mantis. I mean Warpman. So. Yeah, Spinman. I'm not burnt out, but I mean, I'm not really in the mood to work on it at the moment. But here we are in Mantis Man stage with a song from Slashman. And some weapons. and the Steam Cloak, which is kind of like a shield, but it's one weapon I might have to tweak a little bit. And well, yeah, that's it. I'd like to thank everyone who came here today. It was a lot of fun, and I will try to do some more streaming of Mega Man Unlimited again, just for fun for the 7th anniversary. So we'll see what the future holds. At this point, as I said, this is. Alright, I need these blocks to shut up. Oh, I have to kill this guy. So yeah, this is basically a game that is unfinished, and I have no idea when it's gonna be done, and so yeah, I can't really say anything other than there's 6 bosses done, and yeah, that's it. So thanks for showing up, guys. Thanks for being here.